Hey there, Pisces, Pisces Rising, and all of you Pisces Moon people out there. This is your monthly tarot forecast for September 2021. And just a quick heads up, no, I'm not appearing on camera for these monthlies because I've got a lot of cards here in this expanded Celtic cross, and so I'd rather those be visible, and you could see me on every other video on this channel anyway. I hope you're watching other videos on this channel. Anyway, don't forget, if you're watching your rising sign forecast, your rising sign forecast is giving you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up, and your moon sign forecast is showing you the less prominent yet still significant side story that is also playing out throughout the course of this month. And so, how are we going to break down this expanded Celtic cross? Well, we're going to start on the left-hand column, and we're going to do an appraisal of the month itself, its chief energies and chief themes, as well as its culmination, its end. As we, if you do the work, this is what's going to happen as we go through into October. Then we are going to look at the right-hand column, money, messages, challenges, and love, and look and see what's going on with big events. Then we are going to look at the month as a story with the cross proper. If you hadn't noticed, I'm sticking to that title truth, comprehensive. So, what is going on when it comes to your month? Well, going into where you are, as well as how it relates to your environment, you do have the Seven of Cups upright, and your environment, or what's going on in the external, we've got the Six of Swords reversed. And with the Seven of Cups upright and the Six of Swords reversed, a lot of this month is going to be about you either troubleshooting and in many cases moving on from situations that are not going anywhere. In spite of how much work you're putting in, something seems to be going in circles. Or, it's like we're just never getting out of the bay in order to be able to move forward. And with the Seven of Cups, I do feel that you have a lot of options, a lot of alternatives coming your way that are going to compete with a lot of commitments or a lot of projects that are maybe showing signs of being stalled or circular. And we need to be able to maneuver ourselves to be able to diversify our activities, diversify where our energies are going, and be able to still make some forward movement, in our lives this month. Because the Six of Swords reversed, we're kind of seeing something that keeps, again, it's going in circles. It's not getting as far as it could. It's never really leaving the docking bay. And with the Seven of Cups, you could be finding solutions for that or alternatives to that. It may feel very trying, though, throughout the course of this month, because the Six of Swords reversed, for some reason I'm getting this feeling like you almost feel bad about it. You almost feel like it's either irresponsible or impractical or unethical. And I'm not saying do something immoral or illegal. I'm just saying that there's something going on here that is keeping you from stepping into, a higher space or a higher trajectory. And it has to do with maybe a loyalty or a focus that is outside of yourself that is not advancing in its own process. And, you might be trying really hard to get this thing off the ground or get this person or whatever to do what needs to be done. But maybe it's time you focus on your own journey, because your primary concern, as I term it, or some of you may call it the hopes and fears card, or maybe one just call it the bottom line for the month, is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. We have to start changing the way our work ethic is or is not working for us this month, Pisces, because there is a warning about circumstances that have become a drudge. And it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot getting done that is actually going to advance you. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, things could be very secure, things could be very profitable, but what matters is not getting the attention. What matters is getting neglected. And we may be finding that we or our time or our energy has been claimed by that which we feel beholden to. Now, whether we feel it's because we're beholden to a family situation, beholden to a living situation, beholden to a boss, beholden to a friend, a relationship situation, the Knight of Pentacles reverse is indicating, okay, well, we're not actually achieving our highest potential, even if we're working really, really hard, and even if we're actually pulling in a fair amount of money or compensation for it. And this month is going to be demanding that there be a transition from this as a life pattern, because it's going to become very stagnant. It is becoming a hamster wheel. It's becoming a rat race. And so pay attention to areas of your life for which this resonates, and allow yourself to, stop repeating the same thing every single week or every single month. Don't let that hamster wheel go for another spin. Don't let that happen, okay? Because with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the temptation could be, all right, well, it's secure, or it's been promised, or whatever. Maybe it's just not the right time. Maybe in a couple months. Or maybe we find something to substitute it with that Seven of Cups, offering all of these options. That would be better. As we get on to the end of the month, what we are culminating the month of September with, as we step into October, right? And this is on the condition that we do the work. And as I've said to everyone, watching a reading is not the same as doing the work. You will find that with the Five of Swords reversed, you are actually reconciling and healing a relationship that you have with yourself, and even closing a gap between you and possibly other souls, other people in your life that you deeply desire to be more active and engaged with. The Five of Swords reversed is a healing card, especially when it comes to removal of conflict of interest, power struggles, and anything that has been oppressing you. You may be even finding that this is a month where a lot of situations where you saw no answers, you saw no end, so you've just been kind of working to maintain order, are actually getting resolved if you'll allow them to actually be resolved. But it's important to pay attention to what this card is also showing you. Much of this month, you will be seeing where you have been consciously or unconsciously even in conflict with yourself, especially when it comes to the conflict between your sense of duty, right? Especially when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles reversed, there can be kind of a distorted sense of duty, and your sense of maybe honor, love, priority, and truth, what you feel, because you are actually fighting with your sense of duty throughout the course of this month. What makes you feel beholden to others, what makes you think something is your duty, could be bad programming, Could be something that was instilled or learned at a very young age. Could be something that we accidentally picked up through a bad relationship, or a bad social connection, or the way we kind of came up in the world. This is a month where you get to heal and reconcile these conflicts of interest within yourself, and be able to turn a lot of boats around that seem to be going in circles, that don't seem to be going anywhere. And you will advance very quickly this month if you pay attention to this and find out where this work must be applied. As we get on to your material concerns, money messages, not money messages, sorry, that's the whole column, the right-hand column. Money, your finances, your professional life, even your home life as it relates to practical affairs, the household matters. You've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. And once again, we have another positive reversed card. I love it because it just slaps the superstitious in the face. And with the Five of Pentacles reversed, I am actually seeing that a lot of this month is actually helping you to recover things that you have left behind, to see what you have been actually looking for, or to attain what you've been looking for, that you have not had the time or energy to actually set out in looking for. I know it's a really strange message. Let me break it down. With the Five of Pentacles reversed for you, the message that's coming through is, a lot of your hopes, dreams, aspirations for either your career or your own finances, your own material comforts are actually getting realized, and they're trickling in bit by bit. And a lot of this has to do with maybe the work of others, the work of allies, those that are really stepping up their own game for whatever part they have to play, whether it's, business partners, coworkers, bosses, VIP clients, or, allies in another respect. But what's happening is that you are getting a chance to get back on track or get in touch with a long-term goal or a desire that really speaks to you, because a lot of these resources have been coming to you anyway. Now, I'm going to say this as a witch. Freebies do not happen often when it comes to how all of this works, right? We have to do the work. So you want to honor this breakthrough, honor this opportunity to really get on board with this. All right. Be smart about this good fortune that's coming your way. A lot of you may be finding that perfect roles, perfect jobs, and, again, yes, the money to back it up are also getting offered to you, extended to you through your social network, through your friends, through your allies, through family. And it's also very likely with the Five of Pentacles reversed that a lot of what you're getting is also going to provide immediate answers to things that actually have been maybe a chief concern in a practical sense as far as your near future goes. As we get on to your communications, friends, relatives, other people in your life, we have the Eight of Wands upright. And yes, we have a lot of activity going on with the speeding up of a development with a friend or a family member this could be a joint venture, this could be a joint pursuit, or this could be a travel plan, this could be a recreational, excursion that we are going on. You're very, very popular this month, Pisces, and you're also getting an opportunity to start accelerating your own progress or accelerating a matter in your life that has maybe been very, very sluggish. Whether you are accelerating a transformation in your own health, accelerating a transformation in your career, accelerating your growth in your social life, accelerating a shift in your romantic life, or moving something forward because it's getting a lot of the backup to go forward to substantiate all the more quickly. Pay attention to how busy things are getting here, though, because you're going to want to be able to keep up with what is coming. Because I'm sensing with the Eight of Wands upright and the Five of Pentacles reversed, these could be very, very similar circumstances. And just as I urged with the Five of Pentacles reversed, you do not want to accidentally leave this waiting or leave this on the back burner, because you're going to be very surprised how this kind of takes you off in a completely new direction in a good way. We're leaving that old broken boat behind. We're getting in a damn airship. As we get on to your challenge this month, we do have the Nine of Swords upright. There may be some issues coming up with guilt, or maybe even anxiety, especially around, because this is neighboring that Knight of Pentacles reversed. I think it is around a sense of duty. A fear of either disappointing others, disrupting another person's status quo, or making waves needs to be chucked. And this could have to do with situations you need to change around family arrangements or your schedule, or maybe how you are engaged with a personal project. But the Nine of Swords is calling upon you to face where you may accidentally have gotten into a space where, a second job is you making sure everyone feels comfortable, or making sure everyone feels copacetic and chill. Where have you been spending a lot of your time in your life kind of overcompensating and making sure other people's dreams come true or their nightmares don't? It's great to be a guardian. It's great to be a protector. It's great to be a senshi. But at the same time, it's important to understand that you are also somebody that you need to protect. And you are also somebody that deserves to have a life of their own. And with the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, it just feels as though that is getting urged this month. And also accepting protection. I'm seeing with the Nine of Swords upright, there's also somebody coming in to assist you, as we saw with the Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Avoid feeling guilty about being helped or saved or taken care of yourself. As we get on to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the World card reversed. And there is an opportunity to actually pick up a journey, or maybe pick up some kind of aspiration due to a second try being put on the table. Now, the World card reversed always speaks of do-overs, but what I'm actually getting here is that you and a partner, let's talk about you established Piscean people first, you and a partner are getting a chance to reignite a dream or reignite something that, maybe we had tried to work on it before, we tried to create it before, it stalled, it stopped, it failed, whatever. We're getting a chance to actually do it over again. And this could actually be something that involves travel, or this could be something that involves, something to do with the household, possibly even a partner reviving an old career aspiration of their own, because it's turning back on for them. It's actually going to go really, really well for them. Something that you may also be desiring to bring back from your past. And I'm seeing this going back a long time, though. I'm looking at like 2011, 2012 for a lot of you. Something is getting brought back around so that it can be done the right way. Some of these things could be things that had a full life in and of themselves. Something that we did do, we set out to do, but for whatever reason, maybe it went off the rails, it went down a funny direction, or we just didn't complete it to satisfaction. This is a month where we get to finally do that. For those of you who are single or available to somebody new, the World card reverse is giving you a second try, a do-over with somebody. Absolutely. This could even be a do-over of something that never really got to happen. And so this could actually be getting a chance to go further than just chatting somebody up. Or maybe even a do-over with an option or an opportunity we missed once upon a time, and this could go way back in time. This could be going back to like college, high school. But what's happening here with the World card reverse is that you're getting that opportunity to do a do-over, or maybe even start, if maybe you met somebody in recent history. When I say recent history, this could be going back, a few years as well. But you are getting a chance to, even if it started and it ended badly, but it never really got off the ground, might be a chance for a retry. However, I do want to emphasize this. This would be starting at the ground level. Don't treat it like a resumption. It's a fresh start, a fresh restart. If that's what you want. If that's not what you're interested in all, then y'all go look at your moon sign and see what other options you have. As we get on to the story of September itself, we start the month off with the Queen of Cups upright and the Moon card upright. And there is a fair amount of guidance coming in that is actually helping you to clear up some misconceptions, some misunderstandings, or even help you to solve a mystery that you have been left completely vexed and paralyzed by in your life. Now, this could be a mystery as to how to get something done, or how to get something removed, how to get something solved, how to get something behind you. But with the Queen of Cups upright, that mystery is going to be solved, because the Queen of Cups and the moon are related, right? We have the ocean and the moon working together. But what I'm also seeing here with the Queen of Cups and the moon is that not only is this mystery getting solved, but there could actually be some hidden assistance in the mystery itself. Not sure why I had to say that, but I always honor my guides when they come through. With the Queen of Cups and the moon, I do feel that you're also clearing up a lot of past misunderstandings, or you're actually even learning where a lot of things may have gone wrong, or where we may have gotten the wrong idea about what has been put on the table, or what we're supposed to be doing in certain areas of our life. And we're actually getting a chance to reorient ourselves and correct our courses in that way. And there will also be the purging of a lot of cover-ups that may have been going on as well. But this will be of enormous service and assistance to you, because I also think we are parting the veils on advantageous things that we are not seeing properly that could be good for us as well. And what brings this about is the Four of Pentacles reversed. So somebody is opening up their arms and actually sharing something with you that ultimately is going to be incredibly useful. This could be also happening at the end of August, beginning of September. And with the Four of Pentacles reversed, this could be something that they've been holding, right? Holding close to their chest, cards below the table. Or this could be something that they've come into recently, but they have no interest in sort of hoarding all for themselves. And this could be one and the same as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups may not necessarily be female, but what is happening here is you're having the secret revealed, or a lot of secrets revealed, a lot of maybe hidden roads, secret passages, hidden information that is actually helping you to completely transform your life direction for the next 4 months, and it's getting you onto a much higher road and higher direction as well. As far as what's going away, what's leaving your life this month, you have the Nine of Wands reversed. This is a month where you're going to really need to pay attention to how your boundaries and your preferences for where you give your attention and your availability are going to be flipped. Because the Nine of Wands reversed is you are removing, or you will find reason to remove, a few open door policies that you keep, kind of doing a better job of controlling access to yourself. And by extension, access to your resources, access to, things that ultimately that have been getting hijacked that are really precious to you. And it may be with the Nine of Wands reversed. Also, you are opening up yourself, right? Sometimes the best way to get, the best way to filter your social life is to have no mask, have no persona, have no special personality you bring out for people to make them feel at ease or whatever the hell, right? I mean, I don't, which is why I live with cats. But the Nine of Wands reversed is basically saying here, this is going to be a time where your open door policy is changing. It could be that you open the door to other people. You get more closely and tightly involved with other people. If you feel like you don't have access to people that you really want to be closer to, that's going to be happening as well. So that's good. But I do feel, no, this is a month where, again, your whole boundary situation, again, I think this goes back to that Nine of Swords and Knight of Pentacles reversed, sense of duty stuff we talked about before. Big overhaul. As we get on to the back half of the month, so we've got the Four of Wands reversed and the Justice card reversed. You are building. The Four of Wands reversed, you are getting ready for your whole new setup. This is the commencement with the construction of a new space or the construction of a new accomplishment or a new achievement, which is shortly to be realized. And with the Four of Wands reversed, remember, it's the setup for the big break. And when I teach my Tarot Home Study course, I'm talking to people about, Four of Wands reversed. Okay, the Four of Wands is upright. That's your graduation. That's your gala. That's your wedding. That's your whatever. That's your reception. Four of Wands reversed, we're setting up for it. Laying out the tablecloth, setting up the decorations, getting all the cooking good to go. That is what we've got going on for you in the back half of this month. The success is there, right? The celebration is there. We are setting up the party. We are setting up the hall for the celebration of what we're about to achieve, right? With that Five of Pentacles reversed, that Eight of Wands, that World card reversed, the Queen of Cups, all of this good stuff. We are setting up a new celebration to have. However, at the very end of it all, we do have the Justice card reversed. And it does look like you may also be clearing and severing a lot of contracts, a lot of commitments and ties that maybe you have kept for far too long. They've outstayed their welcome. Or quite possibly with the Justice card reversed, due to the revelations of that Moon card, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles reversed, you realize one was never fair to you in the first place. Or you realize one was taking you for a ride or pulling you off your true path. And you make necessary adjustments. The Justice card reversed is also indicating here that not only are you breaking yourself out of ties that, or maybe, again, arrangements that you have no business staying intact with, it could also be that there is a revelation of something that you have to take your leave of, possibly even forbid or remove or reject from your life. That could be tough because you may be kicking something out that you found is no good for you or never was. So that is what I have got for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.